Okay, so I'm here to talk about my experience with resistance. I had resistance all last year, from manifesting a new job to manifesting a new life, because I was hitting a hard point that I didn't know how to recover from because I was so stewed up in my own fear of where I was that I couldn't realize what everything was meant for me. Everything was the best thing that happened. It felt like the worst thing because it felt like my life was crumbling because I didn't know where I was going or how or what path, but life always has a path for you. And the worst thing that happened is actually the best thing. We have to turn that belief around to realize that that was the best thing that happened to us, so that we could realize it is pushing us towards more of what is vibrationally aligned. So I went from being laid off to not having any money in the bank to not being sure if I can pay rent after signing a lease 2 weeks right before I get laid off. And it was because I wasn't meant to stay there. Wasn't meant to stay in the area or that job because that job wasn't in alignment. And that was why the lease had to end. It was all in like divine sort of cooperation and direction in the way the story is written by my soul. This is what needed to happen, and I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I needed to trust. And that went from the drug test to the background test to finding a new home, and finding a new vehicle because it was time for my energetic body to release what was old, and realizing that I deserve something new. And now I have the best car that I could have never imagined I would be driving, and a really stable, good job with good people who care. And everything has been amazing since then. So I guess this video is for me to remind myself and anyone else who needed to hear this that whatever we're going through, these challenges, these are the best things that happen to us, because it's letting us know every reflection that is of the deepest insecurity and the deepest wounds to be brought up so that we are aware of it, so we can let go of these beliefs and challenges that we have, that we don't have to believe that we are suffering. And we're waiting on things that we think would make us happy when everything is here and now. And everything that we ever needed and really passionate for and wanted is already here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a passion. Just like me wanting to express my love in a romantic way so bad because of the fear of not being able to in life. When everything is there, I just have to vibrationally align to it so that I can see it. Because I know my love, my person, is already here. It's all here and now with me. And I have to be in the vibration to be able to see him and for him to see me. So for those of you who are looking for a new job, a new partner, a new life, a new perspective, everything is here now. We just have to learn to trust. And all that we perceive as suffering is not, because our soul chose to experience that, because our soul decided that we need to experience this so that we may grow. The soul does not care whether we do things one way or another. that we perceive as suffering or that is negative or bad, because to the soul there is no good or bad. There just is an experience, and any experience is sacred. Any experience is valuable, and all of it is worthy. So I hope this helps, and thank you for listening.